Hey everybody, Crimsonprime37 here, and I'm going to do a review here of the high grade Age-2 Dark Hound. As you can see, it's assembled. I did some panel lining. I'm going to flat coat it, but I didn't get there yet. As you can see, he's right here. I did some panel linings, not much, but the gray nubs on this kit aren't exactly my favorite, and I'm not exactly a high grade person. I don't buy a lot of high grade. This is probably only my 4th high grade. So no, wait, if you count the real grades, 6th. But so here we go. I'm gonna go right into the review. Here he is on a stand in a pose. What you get in the box, it's not shown: 2 beam sabers, dark gray handles, and the infamous Bandai cheap wire. Well, not cheap, it's obviously a very, very good way to, do it. And then you get, I pulled off all the extra parts. There they are. Oh, there's the Q-tip I was using. There's all the extra parts. Not many at all, actually. Only about, even including the poly caps, probably 22 pieces total, which isn't much. So let's go right into this. That's my stand. We'll get that out of the way. And then here's the stand. Whoop! Oh, popped off. He's on there pretty good. Alright, here we go. This is your basic stand. Your dark gray. The nubs on here are pretty white. I didn't touch those up. I will. Here's the connector for the plane, and there's your. I have 2 closed fists, 1 beam saber handle, and 1 solid fist, and they store in there like usual. And we'll put that in the box. Alrighty, and here you go. There's the Dark Hound himself. I do have to say that the head was very clever on this figure. I like the nifty sticker eye patch. I wasn't too thrilled about the skull being a sticker, but it works out. I got a little crease there, and it sucks, but I'll get over it. Like I said, I did some panel lining, not a lot. And here's his gun. I just pull this up, see, it comes right off. It's actually kind of easy. It's your standard, well, I don't know what it is that's called, but it looks kind of like crossbones weapon. So I guess that's another reference. A lot of people use this for crossbones. It has a little gimmick, it slides. It has a little post for when it's in jet mode, which I'll get there. And I did some panel lining on it. Not much. And here it is. Articulation. The shoulders go all the way around. These are on these wings, they're on a poly cap and just a post. They really have no side movement. They have up and down. That's about it. The shoulders move separately from the arm. Forearm spins all the way around. Get that much of a bend. Oh, this part sucks. I don't know why. It just keeps popping off. And then ball joint arms. Hands, wrists. Head does go all the way around. It's on just the post ball joint. Doesn't have the chicken. We got that open hand on here. Waist goes all the way around. The side skirts are on a not a ball joint, but the rectangle poly cap. And then that's it. They don't spin. They just go up and down, up and down. The front skirts are separatable. I have them together. Just makes it easier. Back here, that's as far as movement you're gonna get from the back skirt. Legs. If you don't, let's see, this ball joint, it's not that great. Legs are gonna go that high up if you don't separate those, and then you're gonna get that much of a bend out of the leg. And then this is going to keep popping off on me. I don't know why. Let me see if there's a something I'm doing wrong. No, it's just how it is. Not secure enough. I'll I'll do a little glue later, or maybe like some clear acrylic nail polish to thicken it up. The front ankle part, up and down. Did some panel lining there. The ankle goes all the way down like that for jet mode. Then you have the typical side ball joint, and then it's on a post. I don't know if you can see that, but you can spin it all the way around. Makes it pretty usable. It's a solid kit as far as standing up goes. I mean, he's pretty sturdy. See if you can get it on one leg. There you go. One leg. These come off. These are like little hook handguns. You can pop these off. This one likes to come apart, but you can pop these off like this. There's really no detail to them at all. They need to be painted silver, very, very much so, and maybe the handle is painted some black, but that's those. And I mean, it spins all the way around. I've already showed you this. There is no waist movement at all, and the backpack has no movement at all. And that's it for this. Stand him straight up. The under of the wings are not filled in that great. I mean, if you really want to get into it, you can put some putty in there, or some gunplate. I cannot pronounce for anything. Pla plate. Thank you very much. As far as the high grade goes, he's what you expect. He's a little bit better from some of the high grades. I've noticed that the Age high grade kits aren't really pulling out any of the stops. They're almost equal to what master grades used to be in the early 2000s. Like, just, I mean, some of these new high grades are better, a lot better than some of the old master grades I used to have. But let's go right into jet mode. What you're gonna want to do is pull the arms and legs off, and leave the oh, look at that. Pull the arms and legs off, and kind of do this pulls out. The waist actually is on a joint that pulls out, and then you want to just shift it that way. Plug this back in because it obviously just doesn't want to stay in. Then there's these little slots where you want to plug this in, secure it in there, and then his head is gonna sink down a little bit, but not much, where it's just gonna, where the eyes are gonna go down a little bit, and you're gonna have this. And then you're gonna get the gun, pull this out, take this out, spin it around so the tab is on the back end, and then you're gonna make sure it's all the way in. And then what you're gonna do is take it and apparently put it not really sure. I've never transformed one of these before. Oh, what am I doing? You're gonna take this. I'm not really 100%. Oh, I'm doing that completely wrong. You have to pop this open. Okay, let me get my X-Acto knife here. This has got to come open like that. I knew I was missing something. I was trying to sit there looking at myself like, why is this not going in? And you're gonna take this, put that up like that. Now says that this goes all the way in. So let's see. There it is. I just suck at this. There we go. This is like beginners 101 here for high grade age kits. I have the other one. I have the Age-2. I've never even transformed it. And there you go. And that's what you have so far. Then what it wants you to do is take these and pull them up like that. The side skirts. So they end up like that. And then that's how this goes so far. Then you're going to get the legs. You're going to put the feet all the way down like that. That was actually Ed who just texted me, if you guys heard my text message. And then there you go. Same thing for this foot. Up and back. So I guess it has that little thruster motion going on. Then you're going to get the infamous little connector piece. And then you're going to push this on here. Push this on here. And then so you'll have something that does not look like the way it should. So I'm just gonna flip these up like that. Since it's you know, you can do whatever you really. Okay, there's another text message. So then you're gonna get this. Then you're gonna get the arms. These are gonna come out all the way to apparently look like this and like this. Then you're gonna put, it says to put these back in, so I'm gonna put these back in. Just like that. And that's exactly how it wants you to do it. Same thing with this one. I have the open hand on this, so it's probably gonna make it difficult. So we'll see. I might have to take the open hand off. Put this in there like this. So it's the hook. Then we're going to connect these. Do I have it in wrong? Of course I have it in wrong. Why would I have it in right? So I was right the first time. And then there's that. This is where you're at so far, and I just don't understand how they can get away with these. Because to me it does not look like a flying machine, but hey, to each his own. Then you connect the arms. Now if I'm doing this wrong, by all means, someone please tell me. Make a comment and tell me I suck. I will not have a problem with it. Matter of fact, I will probably laugh about it. So then these come down like this. And then you take this, post it in there, and then there you go. You have the Dark Hound. And there you have it, the Dark Hound in flight mode. I don't know. If you like it, that's fine. I don't really like it. I don't like any of the Age or the Age-2 or the Age-3 flight modes for that matter. I've only seen about up until episode 25 of Age, and not that I don't like it, it's actually kind of decent, but I just don't have time to watch him when I want to, so I always get stuck watching others, like older stuff. Like I always end up watching Seed or I find myself watching 00 a lot. So that's it. That's my review on the high grade Age-2 Dark Hound. I guess you can flare those out, make it look a little bit better. There's a spinning circle here. Ooh, look at them. How do we keep these? A lot of open space. I mean, but if you like it. Here's the Age-2 Dark Hound. Instructions left over. 2 beam sabers, like I said earlier. The cord and the foil sheet that's already used up because I used all the stickers. And there we go. That is the high grade Dark Hound. Is this the kit for you? if you like high grades, you like Age-2, fine. It's all yours. Go for it. Me, I like it just because of the way it looks. It does somewhat resemble the Crossbones. I only see it because of the skull and the hooks. You take away the skull and the forehead and the hooks, and if you made that skull yellow and you made the hook spikes, I guarantee you nobody would even bring up, you know, Crossbones. But that's me. That's just my opinion. The kit's a great kit. I love the new high grade kits. I got the Defensor C, the Roselle Defensor C that I'm going to be building pretty soon, and I'm still working on my MK2 perfect grade. And here are the painted parts for the legs. I started the legs. The legs are crazy. I mean, there's so many pieces, but here's the final color. That's the what I'm gonna finally work with. I'm putting them in containers like this because I want them to look scuffed up. Here's the frame. Here's how the frame, the silver on the frame came out. I still have to paint all these details in. I didn't do the armor yet. I do that last because that's the part I don't want to scuff up. But the metal, I don't mind it if it gets a little, you know, little tempered, or, you know, edges a little worn off, and like some of the paint scuffy in some spots. Because hey, it's a giant robot that fights. It shouldn't look perfect. And anybody, I mean, I like my panel lines to be real crisp and stuff, but if you're going for a real effect, paint, if there's little minor mess ups in paint, I let it go sometimes, because sometimes it just gives the kit character. But that's me. Alright, I'll be making another video right after this of something I want to talk about, so hope you guys all enjoyed this, and I'll see you at my next video.